Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Let's have a look at problem 1636, sort array by increasing frequency. In this video, we are going to share two formats of solutions based on the method of using sorting key. First, I will read through the problem statement, and then we do the coding, and in between we explain the code. First, let's look at the problem statement. Given an array of integers called nums, sort the array in increasing order based on the frequency of the values. If multiple values have the same frequency, sort them in decreasing order. So we are required to return the sorted array. So here are three examples. Let's look at example 1. So in example 1, 3 appears once, and 1 appears twice, and 2 appears 3 times. So we should have 3 first, and then 2 ones first, and 2's last. So this is the output for this example. So you can interpret the other two examples similarly. So before we do the coding, let's look at the constraints. So the length of this nums list is small, right? So it's bounded above by 100, and the elements in the list are bounded in between negative 100 and positive 100. So still a small range. So with that said, we are ready to do the coding. So first, I'm going to write a solution by defining a callable. So the sorting key. First, I'm going to get the frequencies of the unique numbers in this list. So it's collections counter. So nums. So for this count dictionary, the keys will be the unique numbers in nums list, and the values will be the frequencies. And then we can define the sorting key. So the sorting key. So let's see. Notice that we are going to sort according to the increasing frequency. So this frequency will be basically count get item, so 0. So actually you can directly call count item. So if the item is not in the count, it's going to default to be 0. And also we want to sort the numbers in decreasing order if there is a tie. So we're going to use negative item. So this will be the tuple. Let me add a parenthesis. So this is the sorting key. So now we can call the sorting key, right? I'm going to use the sort method. So the key will be the sorting key, right? I directly pass the callable to the argument, right? And then we are ready to return the nums list. So here we are doing the sorting in place. So up to now we are ready to do a check. So let's first do the check. Yeah, it passes the first example. Now let's look at the generic case. Yeah, it passes the generic cases. So now let's look at another version. So I'm going to copy this first two lines, the function signature with the dictionary, and then I'm going to mark this one as V1. So here in this version, I'm going to directly call the sort method of the list, so nums sort, but I put the sorting key in the format of a lambda function. So lambda, so the item will map to be count get item 0. So, and then we have negative item. So this is essentially the same solution as the version 1, but the format of calling the function method sort is slightly different. So here we put a lambda function to the argument. So now we are ready to do the return. So returns nums. So let's also do a check first. Yeah, it passes the first example. Now let's look at the generic case. Yeah, it passes all the generic cases. So I guess that's about it for this specific problem. And in this video, we shared two formats of solutions based on either first define a sorting key and then call the sorting key, or we put a lambda function to the argument and do the return. So with that said, I guess that's about it for this video. Thank you.